things.
What about business model? How are you guys going to make money?
So right now we're focusing on the user experience and the consumer experience, and we want to keep on enhancing that. But our strategy is really a sponsored advertising type of strategy. Bring in sponsors to come in and sponsor certain competitions, certain categories, and really get them embedded within the site. And that's one of the things we actually started seeing very early on with some of the movie studios that have reached out to us and vice versa to help promote some of their properties. So we did a promotion for the movie Step Brothers, which I think is coming up this weekend.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Friday.
So where we basically helped them create some great user-generated content, engagement around their property.
What kind of competition was that?
It was a first one to make the other one laugh staring competition. So, two people looking at each other and talking as much trash as they can and getting the other one to laugh. And so it was a group competition where every video had 2 participants and you would vote on which one you thought was funniest. And we had Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly participate doing the competition themselves. But we are looking to incorporate more brands just from a sponsored competition placement. But we want brands that get it, want to think outside the box, want to roll their sleeves up and create something fun and entertaining. Because if we do that properly, users will accept their product, and it won't be this kind of in-your-face advertising model that I think a lot of people are turned off by. So we're trying to figure out a way to do it differently.
Yeah, just as an example with Step Brothers, we haven't shared this metric publicly yet, but we've had over 1 million views through our distributed strategy and through our site for this competition for Step Brothers. So we've been very pleased, and we've only been open for just under 4 months.
And every video that is in this competition, they say the movie Step Brothers, and so it's really integrated marketing for the studio because people are talking about the product.
It's also connecting the user to the brand and the brand getting an opportunity to deal directly with the consumer.
Yeah.
And the consumer to dictate what's good about the product and what's not, or why Ford is better than Chrysler, and kind of comparing the two, basically based off the whole competition, but ideas and the user coming up with original content. I think the most important thing about it is the users come up with their original content, and that's what brands are looking for, is new ideas. So it's giving everyone a platform to kind of voice their opinion, as well as dictate to the market to send the trends.
How important is it to have you or Jessica Alba or your other celebrities to be there to continue to drive the activity?
I think it's a really important marketing tool. It allows us to make a big splash quickly, but people would get turned off by product really quick if that was the only reason they were coming to the site, was to look at celebrity content. And so while we might be able to scream really loud because we have Baron Davis as a co-founder, once his fans get to the site, if they're not engaged with the technology, if they're not engaged with the platform, they're going to leave. But what we've found is that we're building something that is relatively sticky and people are enjoying it. And so I think it goes hand in hand. Having celebrity involvement is as important as building a very cool platform to begin with. One wouldn't work well without the other, and that's how we're really trying to bridge it.
Yeah, and just really quick on the celebrity side, some of our most popular competitions on our site with over hundreds of entries are non-celebrity competitions.
That's good. You want to have that.
Poster, best rock star pose. So we're getting a lot of engagement for the non-celebrity competitions, and celebrity competitions only constitute less than a few percent, or actually 1% of really the total content on the site.
I think the great thing about the celebrity aspect of it is the celebrity is no different from the user.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
The interaction with the user is the same as you would get from anybody else, and the fact that we're only 4 months into the business. I do it because I have nothing else to do during my NBA season, so
and you don't have.
The basis of finding it, of co-founding the company, was to create something that we could all do and compete in and have a good time. And it's not about obviously we're marketing tools, but we haven't even set forth our whole marketing plan using the celebrity aspect. Myself, Jessica, we're involved. We do it because we enjoy it and we enjoy the laughs.
Mm-hmm. And you don't mind being in just a handy cam
I don't mind.
without lights. No. Abdul, you talked a lot about virality. Tell us how viral the site is. What are some of the features on your site that makes it viral?
So some of the features that we have is whenever someone goes and views a competition, they can share it with their friends. So there's a few ways they can do that. One is they can email the link to their friend, email or IM the link to their friends. They can embed it on their social networks, right? So we believe in a distributed strategy. It's great to have people at our destination site, and we're getting that, and we've been very pleased with the metrics. But also, we have our widgets, competition spread across various different social networks as well, and that's a great way to drive traffic back to our site and let people engage and do competitions where they want to do competitions, right, and where they play, basically. So if you're on MySpace, you can use IBeatYou to do competitions on MySpace and keep on growing that way, and it's a great way. It's enhancing virality for us, and we're going to keep on. We have some pretty interesting things in the development pipeline as well from a distributed strategy perspective.
Can you share a little bit of that?
Unfortunately, we can't right now, but I think you'll be hearing about it in the next month or so.
Okay.